Many are calling it the battle to determine the West Indies captaincy. Many think that the winner of today's match, whether Powell or Pooran, should be the next West Indies captain. Hello everyone, this is the Cricket Forum, your place for the latest news, views, rumors and gossips in the world of cricket. As you see today, I'm coming to you live. I'm outside today, I'm not inside. I am at a boot camp, Saturday morning boot camp, waiting on the sun to come from behind the hill so that I get better lighting, but I hope this lighting is sufficient. So I'm at this boot camp. It's a thing that I do occasionally. The ladies usually call me and ask me to come out and come to the boot camp. And today I am at another boot camp again. So hello and welcome to the show. Please slash a like on the video, share and subscribe. Jamaica will play Trinidad and Tobago in the final of the regional Super 50 competition for West Indies white ball cricket supremacy. Now, the debate is raging as to who should captain the West Indies team. And many are saying that the winner of this match should be the captain of the West Indies team. Many have asked me my opinion on the matter, and my answer have always remained the same. There is no vacancy for West Indies captaincy. West Indies have named Nicholas Pooran as their captain, and I have not heard from anyone or anywhere that West Indies have fired Nicholas Pooran. So I have to support the incumbent, and there's no vacancy. If there was a vacancy, then I would be in a position to decide who should be the captain. But right now, as far as I am concerned, there's no vacancy for the captaincy. I support West Indies cricket. Last year, this time, there were a number of persons who were calling for Pooran to be the captain and that Pollard should be fired. 1 year on, the call is now for Pooran to step down and Powell to be made captain. Until Cricket West Indies decide that they no longer want Pooran to captain the side, I will continue to support the incumbent captain. Now, on to today's match. Now, this is going to be a very, very competitive match. And we saw in the two semifinals, the pitches were flat. So look at what is happening now. Take a look at Trinidadian batting. That batting is led by Nicholas Pooran. And as you know, Pooran in his last two matches have scored 220 runs, 99 not out and 111. So 220 runs in his last two matches. That means before then, he only had accumulated 114 runs. The person who was leading the Trinidadian batting is Kajan Ati, who scored 43 in the last group match, and in the semi-finals against Barbados only got one. So Ati have scored 264 runs so far in this tournament, averaging 52.8, while Pooran is averaging 167, especially because of that big 99 not out. And these two, along with Amir Jagu, who got 81 in the semifinals, and Bravo, who got 56, was it 56 or 54, who got 54 in the semifinals, are expected to lead the Trinidadian batting against a very strong Jamaican bowling lineup. So these fours are expected to carry the batting against a very strong Jamaica bowling lineup, led of course by Dennis Bulai, who so far have gotten 13 wickets in the competition, to be the second giant wicket taker, along with Odin Simit, who also have 13 wickets. Bulai, as you see on the screen there, is getting his wicket at 16.69, right? And his best bowling figures was 4 for 32. You remember in the semi-finals, Odin Simit got 6 for 65. He's gotten his wicket at 20. So these are both the giant second leading wicket taker in the competition. And these two bowlers are expected to get assistance from Javon Royal in particular, Salmon and Merchant. Well, maybe Jamaica don't play Merchant. Maybe they go for Nicholas Gordon. And if Cottrell can knock over a few of the Trinidadian batsmen at the top of the order. That is what Jamaica would be expecting. You'll be hearing the music in the background. As I said, I am at a boot camp this morning. As soon as I finish with this broadcast, I'm going to join the boot camp. I usually come here on some Saturdays. But just before I do that, I just want to tell you who's going to win today's final between Jamaica and Trinidad. And so I'm trying to break it down here. So the Trinidad batting will be led, of course, by Pooran, who, as I said, have over 334 runs so far in the competition. And Kajan Ati, who seemed to come off the boil a little because he had 43 in the last group match and then one in the semi-final. But Amir Jagu and Bravo step up to the plate. Hussein also got a quick fire, 42 from 20 balls towards the back end of that semi-finals. And we expect that these guys will lead the batting for Trinidad. But Jamaica will counter with probably the best bowling attack in the competition. Maybe it's arguable whether Jamaica bowling is better than the Trinidad bowling, but it's one of the two. It's either Trinidad bowling is the best or Jamaica is the best. But they have very two good bowling attack. And Bulai with his mistress spin, although in the match against Guyana collared him, but Odin Smith stepped up. Cottrell never bowled so well, and Jamaica will be looking for Cottrell to get early breakthrough, and they'll be looking for Javon Royal to stifle the Trinidadian batsmen in the middle. Now, when it comes to Jamaica have who I consider arguably the best batsman in the Caribbean. And I've been saying this for many years. Brandon King is the best batsman in the Caribbean, and he needs to stop getting out playing foolish shot. So Brandon King and Rahman Powell again expected to lead that Jamaican batting lineup. Brandon King was scored 325 runs in the tournament so far. Many persons believe that he should have gone more. Powell have scored 321, and as you see there, Powell is averaging about 80.25, and Brandon King is averaging about 46.42. So one of the guys who are really setting up the place for the boot camp was coming close by, but I just asked him to stand by. So the Jamaica batting. What Jamaica is expecting to do is that King will give them a good start. They're expecting King, the top order of King, Walton, and Andre McCarthy, somebody in that top order to give them a good start, and hope that Williams and Powell will consolidate the middle and come towards the end. Persons like Bulai, Simit, and Javon Royal will give them some quick 25 from 15 deliveries or thereabout, 10, 15 deliveries, 25, 30, and propel Jamaica to an innings of over 300. Because I definitely think if Jamaica bat first in this match, they are going to win. If Jamaica bat first, they are going to win. I know the Drew factor may be a consideration, but if Jamaica bat first, they are going to win. In fact, I believe the team that bat first will win this finals. I think that they will score over 300 runs and they will put pressure. And in the finals, although 318 lost in the semifinals, I don't think if a team bat first and make 318 in the finals, they are going to lose. I am going with Jamaica to win this match, but it is not a determination of who is the West Indies captain. I'm going to my boot camp now, but there you have it. Jamaica will win today's match against Trinidad and Tobago. And remember that I picked both these teams to be in the finals. So maybe if you are going to bet, you should go with one of these, with Jamaica, because I'm saying that Jamaica is going to win the finals, and so go with Jamaica. I'm going to go to my boot camp now, but please slash a like on the video, share and subscribe. I will not talk about the West Indies match down in Australia. It doesn't make sense talking about it. I don't think you should even read about it. That is pathetic. I don't know if that was cricket. I don't know what the West Indies is doing. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day and bet on Jamaica to win against Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you. Slash a like on the video, share and subscribe. Good morning and take care.